An assumption here that there is a separation between your life and my life. In reality, there is only life. We have each managed to capture a part of this life, but there is only life. That which you call the higher intelligence, Allah, God, whatever, this is simply the manifestation of life as an intelligence onto itself. We are all manifestations of the same intelligence. I have managed to capture a physical body. It's separate from your physical body. But once we go to the higher self within, there is no separation. That's why your question is not binary, and it doesn't really make sense, because you as an individual, through your intellectual perception, you may have grasped that I am an existence, but through your deeper existence as that which is higher than you, you have not grasped that we are simply one and the same. And that is the highest truth.
So do you exist?
Yes.
So have I grasped that you exist?
I've just answered your question, but I don't know why you're repeating the
I'm
same
repeating
thing.
because you're not...
No, I answered your question in great detail.
Firstly, you're making an assumption that I don't grasp the reality, right?
No.
You just said earlier.
No.
So I am simply saying, when it comes to your existence, either you exist or you don't. And you agreed to the binary nature of this question.
Yes.
Right. Since you affirmed that you exist.
Circles, bro.
No,
you are like a dog chasing its tail.
Since you affirm
already, I affirm that I exist as a binary question. You asked me whether you have grasped that. I told you.
What do you mean grasping? I'm simply saying.
You said, have I grasped?
No.
You exist as an individual.
No.
That's what you said.
That wasn't the question.
It's on camera.
The question is this. The question is this. Have I understood the reality that you exist?
Yes, and I answered that question already.
So there you go then, because you said...
me to repeat?
Let me clarify my point. You said, I am not able to understand the true nature of reality.
No, I didn't say that.
That's how it started.
I didn't say that.
The conversation started by saying...
that your question is coming from a place of misinterpretation. You are seeing reality as a bunch of individual organisms.
Let me rephrase this question.
I'm telling you from my perspective.
Let me rephrase this question.
It's not like that.
Let me rephrase this question. The Creator, when it comes to the existence of the Creator exists or doesn't exist? Is there a third possibility, options?
I think so, yeah.
Which is?
I mean, there are many possibilities. Nature could be cyclical, could it not? Nature could be a creator onto itself.
I didn't ask you what nature, I said.
No.
The creator's existence,
brother, please.
Either...
Mansur, please.
Go ahead.
I respect you as a speaker, as an intellectual, but don't try to hijack me and what I say. I've explained
Finish your point.
I've explained very clearly. You asked me if it's a binary question, whether the creator exists or the creator doesn't exist.
Sure.
I'm telling you, no. The nature of the universe, you're trying to apply your human logic to it. It's greater than your human logic. There could be many more possibilities than simply binary, saying the creator exists or the creator does not.
Such as?
What if the universe is the creator itself and there is nothing outside of that? That's a third option there for you. Yes or no?
So you're basically affirming whatever you call the creator, like the universe, the question...
No,
are you allowing me to now respond?
You're trying to...
Are you allowing me to respond?
I am, of course. But
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I heard to my initial question, your response. My question was, when it comes to the creator and the creator's existence, either the creator exists or doesn't exist. What you are trying to do is saying, this creator can be the universe. Give that as a possibility. Let me finish. Even if the creator is this universe, the question remains the same. The universe exists or doesn't exist?
No, listen.
Wait, I have not finished my point.
Sorry, please go.
Thank you. So even if you call this universe the creator, the question remains the same. Is this universe in existence, exists, or it doesn't exist? Is there a third possibility?
Of course, we have already described three possibilities.
Which was the third one?
The one that you just said, that the universe is in itself the only entity that exists. Is this the same possibility as there being an external creator and as there being no creator? No, it's a separate possibility. So we have already described three possibilities.
You have totally missed the point. I'm going to try to explain further because it's my explanation that is at fault, not yours, right? So hear me out. When it comes to the existence of a creator, you can call creator God, you can call creator the universe, right? That's wait.
But this is a problem of
Excuse me, listen.
Please, can I interject?
No, let me finish my point. I'm trying to clarify to you what you have missed from me, right? I'm trying to clarify to you. So when it comes to the existence of a creator, something that created our cosmos, either the universe itself is the creator, or there's a creator for this universe. We are talking about the existence of a creator.
No. Can I respond now? You are.
I am. So hear my point then.
Okay.
Creator is a concept which is an entity or a thing or an agent that has brought about our cosmos. Yeah. So whether you want to say this is created, our universe and cosmos is created by absolute nothingness, or it was created by something. When it comes to these questions about how did this something come here, possibilities are like this. I'm going to rephrase that question for you now. It was either always there, and that thing that was always there get rise to that change which is here now, or it wasn't always there and it popped into existence from nothingness, or it popped into existence from something else. What it means is still it is the creator exists or doesn't exist.
I hear what you're saying. I feel like now we are leaning into argument from causality. And I don't want to lean into this argument because I'm not here to argue with you about the existence of God. Because
But that was my question.
No, but I know you firmly believe in this. And me, I have my own belief. I call it a belief simply to use the common language that we use. I know what I know as well. I don't believe in an external God. What I say is that we know what we know. We don't know what we don't know. So for anybody that's coming from a scriptural religion, they are asking you to believe something from somebody else's words, right? For me, what I'm saying is that the only truth that you can glean through religion is from experiential truth. You see, Muhammad, he experienced God on the top of Mount Ararat. No, he experienced God. He saw God come through the form of the angel Jibril. Jesus, he experienced God as well, right?
It wasn't Mount Ararat, and it wasn't God in the form of angels. Keep the distance.
I'm sorry. Okay, maybe I got the details wrong, but did Muhammad experience God, yes or no?
That wasn't experiencing God, no.
So Muhammad never okay, that's what you say, that's fair enough. They say, so did God manifest through angels or no? Or the angels came on their own free agency?
Brother, one second.
A human being.
Carry on.
So what I'm saying is this, the basis of religious or spiritual knowledge, I should say, is experiential truth. Brother, please, we're having a conversation. So basically what I'm saying is it should be, if you have spiritual knowledge, it should be based on an experiential truth. For you to listen to Muhammad that has written these words down and you say, I believe that, you believe him only in his words. You have not experienced what Muhammad has experienced.
He didn't write these words either. Okay, carry on.
That's okay. I'm not a Muslim. I'm sorry if I get the details wrong. You're more versed than me in that.
These are basic details.
If you need to correct me, you
No,
can
I'm saying
correct
these are
me.
basic details.
That's okay. I don't know them. If you need to correct me, you can correct me. No problem. What I'm saying is that these people, Jesus, whatever, they experienced this truth and they tried to share it with people. You have I don't know if you've experienced it or not, but the majority of religious people, they read what is written and they believe it without experiencing it. Me, I'm saying that if you want to know God, whatever God means to you, if you want to know that, you must experience it. That is my only assertion.
Does experience lead us to truth?
Yes. Experience is the highest truth.
So when people experience which is different than your experience and they contradict each other, both of them are truth.
Of course. What is true to me is true to me. It's my truth. What is true to you is true to you. It's your truth. The matter is the matter.
So there is no such thing as absolute. It's all subjective and relative.
There is absolute truth.
You just said, what is true to me is true to me, and what is true to you is true to you.
But we
That
need
means
to make a distinction
wait a
between
second.
experiential
Wait a
truth.
moment. Wait a minute. If my experience, and from that experience, the knowledge that I get is totally different and contradictory to yours, do I have the truth or do you have the truth?
At the end of the day, We're asking the wrong question here.
I'm asking you a very simple question.
No, but what I'm telling you...
Do I have the truth from my own experience that leads me to the truth? Or do you have that truth?
Okay, I can answer your question very simply. There is one absolute truth, and that is that which is higher than the physical realm. That is what the absolute truth is. I believe, no, I don't hold any beliefs. I don't hold any beliefs. When you hold a belief is the root of ignorance. If you preach a belief to me, it means that you want me to believe something without any sufficient proof there. The Quran is not a proof. It's not a proof in itself.
Can I have a conversation, if you don't mind? Now, your experience leading you to believe in something, right? Does your experience lead up to the absolute truth?
Sorry, I didn't finish actually. Please let me qualify my statement.
But bear in mind my question that you're answering.
Yeah, I'll finish it. What I was saying is that we have the highest level of truth, and that highest level of truth is that there is only one being, that is the absolute truth, and we are all simply manifestations of that one being. It's the highest truth. Below that, we have our physical bodies and the limitations of our physical bodies and our minds. In that realm of the physical, what we have is the experience and the perception. Based on your perception, you create your own level of truth. This truth that we're talking about, it's not on the same level as the highest truth. But if I take it to be a truth and it affects the way that I live my life, it's a truth for me. If I accept Islam to be true, and I follow the practices of the Quran, and I live that as my life, it's my truth. Whether Allah really came through the angel Jibril and spoke to Muhammad, doesn't matter. I accepted it as a truth. The actual truth of the veracity of the matter is not in question. What is in question is the way it's allowed me to live my life. That is what we call personal truth versus absolute truth, and that's what I'm talking about.
Describe to me the characteristics and attributes of the absolute truth.
Okay, it's like this. There is but one. There is only one.
What is the attribute of that one?
Let me finish, please. Then you can ask your question. There is but one. This one, it is the highest truth. It is beauty. It is existence. It is knowledge. It is bliss, absolute and eternal. Right?
How do you get this?
This is through internal reflection, meditation, experiential truth.
What if someone...
I have experienced
Wait,
this,
brother, 1 second.
That's what I'm telling you. I've experienced this.
1 moment. When you experience this, suppose someone else doesn't experience this and they experience something contradictory to that. Does your experience lead to that absolute characteristics of the absolute truth?
Can you let me finish, please? Because you're asking me questions before I finish my statement. My statement was this. You asked me to qualify what the absolute truth was, right?
Okay.
I didn't finish yet. So I said, the highest form of the truth is the oneness of all of reality. The fact that it's just one being and it's bliss, absolute and eternal. Knowledge, absolute and eternal. Existence, absolute and eternal. Below that, we have the physical world. What we see in the physical world is simply an illusory reflection of that which is divine. We, as humans, we have a nature of duality. We are part of this illusory physical world.
I'm not interested in that. My question is a qualified question, which is not about these illusions of this reality, the attributes of the absolute truth. Right. Bliss, beauty, knowledge, eternal existence.
But to name a few, it's everything you can imagine.
Hang on.
It's everything.
Wait a moment. Give me a few more.
Yeah, sure.
You said everything. Give me a few more.
No problem.
Go on. Characteristics.
It's everything. For us to try to define it.
Ignorance?
Everything.
So the absolute truth is ignorance.
Can I tell you something?
1 moment.
Can I tell you something?
1 moment.
You asked me a question.
But
You asked me a question. Is the absolute truth ignorance? Let me answer your question, please.
Go ahead.
The answer is, can you have wisdom without ignorance? Can you have knowledge without ignorance? No, you cannot, because they are absolute extremes. You cannot have wisdom without ignorance. So of course, for there to be wisdom, there must be ignorance. That's why we see the illusory physical world.
Forget the physical world. The absolute truth is knowledge and ignorance at the same time.
Of course.
Non-existence?
Bro, it's everything.
Wait. What is non-existence?
We are trying to define
Wait,
it.
one
but
moment.
Here is the problem.
One moment.
Here
Let
is
me
the
clarify
problem.
my question to you, my friend. Is the absolute truth non-existence?
No, you are trying to catch me with word games. I have defined clearly to you what I believe.
No, you said everything.
I've defined clearly to
Non-existence is part of this everything. So is the absolute truth non-existence?
Bro, I told you already. What we see as reality is separated into the.
I am not asking about
No.
illusion of the physical reality. Forget all of that.
Can I just
Concentrate only on the
Brother.
absolute truth.
Brother, listen. At the end of the day, I'm trying to give you my point of view and my wisdom.
But why are you deflecting your
I'm not
answer
deflecting it.
to something that we are not even interested
Listen,
in?
brother, because at the end of the day, you're trying to.
Can you just move a little bit, sir?
Sorry,
You're just coming
trying
closer
to
and closer, right?
shoehorn my
Keep the
answer-
distance.
You're trying to shoehorn my answer into what you want me to talk about. At the end of the day, I'm not here to argue with you. I'm not here to make you renounce Islam. None of that. I'm here to simply describe my truth. If you can gain something from it,
Answer the question, please.
gain it, bro. No, but at the end of the day, you're trying to shoehorn me to say what you
No,
want me to say, bro.
I'm trying to see
I
whether
told you
you're
already.
consistent and
I
coherent.
told you already, brother. What I believe is the absolute truth is the highest manifestation of everything we see here.
Can you
The
clarify
lower,
then for me?
The lower manifestations
Can
that
you-
we see,
No,
such
no,
as
no,
ignorance,
no,
jealousy, all of these things,
Not
they
interested.
are simply physical illusions.
I am
told
not
you that.
interested in the lower manifestations. The absolute truth, you agree, is eternally existent. Is the absolute truth eternally non-existent as well?
No, but what you're doing is you're playing word games here.
I'm asking you for
It's like
clarification.
you're asking me, can you fit a square peg into a round hole?
The moment
You're asking me
you,
an illogical
Subhanallah.
question, brother.
because you said everything.
Yes, but is non-existent something? No, it's not something, is it? It's nothing. Non-existence by definition is nothing. So how can it be
Good.
included into something?
So you agree
You're
then?
asking me a illogical question.
Very good. So we are getting somewhere. Now, if the absolute existence, this being, is knowledge or possessor of knowledge, is this being all knowledgeable or ignorant?
Listen,
Answer in the line with the argument and logic that you used
not-
when you answered the questions about existence
I
and
tell you,
non-existence.
brother, it's not all knowledgeable as because the way you use your language, you're describing it like the higher truth is a human being. It's not all knowledgeable. It's knowledge itself. It's bliss itself.
And ignorant at the same time.
Brother, I told you, ignorance and knowledge, they are two sides of the same coin.
I am not asking that.
They cannot exist without one another.
I am saying
for there to be
you're-
knowledge, for
you know
there
what?
to be knowledge, there must be ignorance. Yes or no?
Let me tell you what I mean.
What do you mean? How
Brother.
can you have knowledge without ignorance? There cannot be ignorance without knowledge. There cannot be knowledge without
I know it's
ignorance.
difficult, but please be patient. Are you suggesting to me that the absolute being who is knowledge, but at the same time is ignorance?
Brother, I told you.
Clarify that.
No, but I don't need to clarify because I've explained clearly already. What I
Which
said
is- which is?
we have the higher spiritual truth is above the physical.
And
realm.
I'm only interested in that.
But
Nothing below that.
No, but you cannot separate them.
Okay,
That's
thank
what
you.
I'm saying. You're
Thank you,
trying
thank you.
to attack
That's
my-
it, that's it. Have a nice day.
Nice one, brother.
Have a nice day. Have a nice day. No, that's why I'm trying to avoid a meter distance, as you realized. Have a nice day. Is there any more?
Ya, vos te quedó like.